All right, guys. Let's look at some money matters. Money matters. I'm not going to waste time. I'm not going to waste time on this. Is that okay? All I need to show you or tell you when to use which formula. Know when to use the formulas. There are 6 formulas in finance. 6 formulas of finance. Let's go through them very quickly. I should just get a formula page for you so that you will be able to. Let me see if I have a formula page here because I don't want to start writing the formulas. I have a maths paper here. All right, quickly, guys. Look, you're going to do a lot of work today. There are some things I'm not going to do at all, guys. If I have to do some things for you, then I'm not helping. I have to do certain things, I'm not helping you. Are 6 finance formulas. Let's see if I can get a formula page here to make life easy. Then we have these 2. Okay, guys, quickly. We're going to run. Tell you when to use it and the words you should be looking for. The first one, simple interest. Or the examiner is going to tell you a straight line. Take note of the language. Here, it's about the language. Both simple interest, right? Or straight line. Next one, what will it be? Simple decay or decrease. Also, examiner can use what? Straight line. Once I say that, you know what it means? It takes you back to functions quickly. Next one. Compound. Compound what? Decay. Or what we call what? The reducing what? Balance. Also say a reducing what? Balance. What's the other word that we can see or use this? Right? And you would see it's an exponential. So we're looking at what about the next one? About what? Inflation. Next. Growth. Anything that has to do with growth. What should your graph look like? Let's put this graph. Exponential. Very important, guys. I cannot overemphasize knowing when to use it. Once you know when to use a formula in financial math, that's done. What about F? Annuities now, right? This one is what? Value. Regular deposits. Once there's a regular deposit, somebody is depositing regularly. It could be monthly, it could be every 2 months, whatever it is. All right. Regular payments or regular deposits, sinking fund. There's no sinking fund. And how to deal with sinking fund. What about P? I just use the word pay. Every time you have to pay back. All right. Every time I have to pay back. What are the things I'm paying back? Like a loan, like bonds, retirement investment. Outstanding balance. You guys understand what I mean by retirement investment? Right now, and I get 10 million. What would I be doing? When I go to the bank to withdraw, what's the bank doing? They are paying me back. That's where the language comes from again. That's what your Houghton paper looked like. Owing the money. Bank is taking a loan from not a future value anymore. Paying me back. So take note of the languages. Outstanding balance. By the way, do we know? Okay, final payment. On my next screen, I'm going to do sinking fund, final payment, and you must know the meaning of effective. Many people don't know, number one, the meaning. Number two, how to convert. And that formula is not given to you on the formula page. But it's staring at you right now. The effective interest formula is right here. You can see it. Okay. it's here. Today I'll show you where it is. All right. So let's quickly look. Let's start from there. So that in an exam, you just know that, oh, okay, they've given it to me. I just need to know where to find it. All right. Right. Please look at it. This is your that is your effective. So EFF equals to what? 1 plus I. Remember, once I say interest, if it's compounded monthly, then makes sense. I come here and say N minus what? 1. Exactly the same thing. Then don't cram it. It's right there. Important thing I need you to know. Please take note. The interest and X must always be in the same frequency. What do I mean, guys? I can't be making deposit monthly. Okay. If I am paying monthly, then my interest must. If I'm paying quarterly, then my interest. So you read financial maths, it's reading. Read in between lines. NB. Convert interest frequency deposit frequency. But I'll just say 1 plus I over n. 1 plus I over n. Just convert straight like that. We equate the interest and we're done. Quarterly to monthly. So this is one, maybe this is quarter. That is what? Monthly. And you know, once I say monthly, it becomes what? Divided by. I want to finish up. I like talking. We're going to start with some basics. I need to build your confidence quickly. Let's just quickly mention something about sinking fund. What are we going to say? Do you know how to calculate sinking fund? Right? What is this? This is F, right? But what is it? Growth minus what? The decay. A, P. What's the formula? 1 plus I to the power what? N minus P. 1 minus I to the power of F is equal to. Right, guys? So please, that's how we get sinking fund. All right, guys. So this is how we work things out. Our sinking fund. There's something I said I wanted to mention. Final payment. Please. Final payment. And after this, I keep quiet. Final payment. Take note. Final payment is an A value. And that should be outstanding balance 1 plus I to the power of 1. Take note. Outstanding balance 1 plus I to the power of what? 1. And this outstanding balance, this is what makes financial maths very interesting. It's just connected everywhere. So first you calculate the what? Outstanding balance. How do you get the outstanding balance? Use the P formula. Is that okay? Bring that value there and say 1 plus I to the power of. Why are we saying 1 plus I to the power of 1? If I'm paying and I go to the bank, at the end of December, which is supposed to be okay, I go to the bank and I tell probably go home excited. Once I leave the bank, that's my ignorance. Once I leave the bank, they are praying for me to leave. And that's why I look at some people, when the bank says, buy a car and start paying 6 months later. They have already finished you. Because that money must grow by 5. Is that making sense? So when you think, oh, man, this is a good deal. So you buy a car for 150,000. When you go back to say you want to start paying, they tell you, sorry, it's now 162. Okay, guys, where is the 12,000? Come here, let's calculate for you. You didn't pay in, you took it in January. You didn't pay February, March, April, May. While you are not paying, what's happening to the money? It's growing. So please, let's follow the transaction of finance. Quickly, my dear learners, let's start working. I need those 4 marks or 5 marks in 4 minutes. Tutu, book is not out. You're listening to a storyteller. Please, guys, there's no room for errors here. No room for the slightest error. You have a formula. You know your formulas, right? Tutu. 30 seconds is gone. 30 seconds is gone and you're still opening page. And guys, when I say throw in your answers, I need everyone because I want to just compare. I'm not going to do some of these things. Class examples. Don't just say done. Share answers. I need to check your answers. Back here. Yeah. 1 minute and 8 seconds left, and you need to beat the time, guys. So I need answers. Share your answer, Nilufa. Please share your answers, Manke. Guys, I don't want you to say done, done, done. I need those answers. Please populate the group chat with your answers. Hit the values just to make sure everyone is okay. We finish? First answer? 8 year? Okay, people on the group, I've got 3,05 on the group, so I don't know which one is correct, guys. You are saying what? 8 years, 6 months. 8 years, 5 months, so I don't know. So, guys, we cannot be getting this answer wrong. Already, if you are getting different answers, I am now extra worried. Guys, and I think the way we are writing our answers is going to cause us a lot of problems. All right, a motor car which costs 200,000 depreciates. Okay, there's no need to ask which formula. Is that okay? What formula? A equals to what? P 1 minus I to the power of what? N. Depreciates to what? 90. 90,000 equals to what? What? Please count the zeros. Very important. 1 minus 9%. And we're looking for what? N. What do? We divide both sides by 200,000, right? 1, 2, 9 over 20. 9 over 20. 1 minus. And I think maybe some of you guys do a lot of things. And that's allow your calculator to do the job. What am I looking for? That will be equal to what? Log. What's my base? 1 minus. Some of you 1, then you subtract, and you write. You are wasting time. Have 9. You know, when I look at you, you pity your calculator. Shame, my poor calculator is going to break. 8 comma. Please, that's how you leave your answer. And it's not 8 years, 4 months. Or what did you gave me 8 years what? It's 8 comma what? 466, which is what? 8 comma 47 years. Anything different? No, this case, you can round off straight to 2 decimal places. Guys, this is your answer. No. Guys, anything apart from this is wrong. Please, I know that the final answers in financial maths are always the place where we get knocked off. Is that okay? It's 8,47 years. And we're done. So please, guys, don't let's make those mistakes. Mobile, it's not 8 years, 5 months. This is not 5 months. So don't make that. Guys, leave your answer like. If the examiner wants you to get it in months, this 47 is not the months. But to take that 0,47 and say times 12, if you want. But please don't complicate it, yes? That's when you write interest. You first write it when you calculate N, when you are using annuity. Okay. You write it in full when you calculate N in annuities. Guys, please, we've done a good job, and I don't want that 1 mark to be lost at the end. Every mark, guys, every mark now is very important. every single mark. South Africa won by 1 point. Games. 3 games. 1-1-1. That's to tell you. That's to tell you the power of one. In case you didn't believe in one, one is key. 3 games. 1-1-1. By 1. Okay. So, guys, that 1 mark there could be the winner of your game. This last sense. All right, quickly. Cornell brought an ice cream machine that depreciates on a reducing. What did you guys get here? What's the original price? Okay, we have a problem. You guys know this formula? You guys know this formula? Eh? What's happening? You don't know what's happening here? Really? Serious? What are we looking for? Are we looking for A or P? Okay. All right, guys. This is one formula, but since you don't know it, don't worry about it. Okay. Since you don't know this formula and you are not used to it, let's use what we are used to. Huh? You want to know? Okay, let me show you. What's the original formula? A equals to what? P into bracket 1 minus I, right? Let me show you this. To the power of what? N. What am I looking for? P. Just divide both sides by that. So A over 1 power N. Use laws of exponent. If it's a positive exponent at the bottom and it comes out, negative. Sorry, I need to just show that I'm the teacher. Use what you know already. Is that fine, everybody? What is my A? 7 what? 1,763, 12. 1 minus. What's the interest? 17. How long? 4. What's your answer? 5? Talk to me. 5? That's why I don't want you to use it because of we're not that negia. But 5, 8, 5. Guys, let's stick to the one we know and just play around with it. Let's see. Okay, I want something from here. It's 5 marks. Nafiat, use what you know already. Is that okay? Quickly, 5 marks. 4 minutes. Please, I want you to learn how to use your time wisely. Reading and solving. Yeah. Oh, that is Jesus. You need him. Exactly. We are looking for interest rate here. Hamza wants to pass by 1 mark. It's fine. Power of 1 mark. We need to beat the time, guys. Beat the time. Once you are done, throw your answers in. 11, 11.72%. Okay, please confirm. Or Regan also confirms 11.72. Yes, but don't you have to change that? No, Kuvadia, don't change anything. Already annual. Already. Okay, let's see. What formula are we using? What formula are we using? A equals to P 1 plus I to the power of what? N. What annual percentage compounded what? Quarterly. Should a lump sum be invested in order for you to what? To double. In order for you to double, this becomes what? 2P. Of P. 1 plus I over 4. And then what's my N? 24. If you divide both sides by 2, by P, what do I have? 2 equals to what? 1 plus. How do I get rid of this 24? The root of, the 24th root of 2, right? Do we agree? The 24th root of 2. Let me write that a bit big. Equals to 1 plus I over 4. Can I bring that there? Gives me my negative 1. And then I multiply by 4. Okay. It is important that in this case, I need you to write that whole answer first. Or at least 5 decimal places. At least 5. What are we looking for? The 24th root, right? 24 over 2, 12th root there. What do we say? Minus 1. Multiplied by what? 4. Is that fine? What's that answer? 0.11. Please, before you multiply by 100, I need that answer. Very key. 1 1. Do you have it there? Okay, but you've multiplied by 100. Okay, so give it to me. 0.11720. Right, you can then do that. So what's my interest there for? Multiplied by what? By 100, and we're done. Are we okay, guys? All right. Quickly, this is just a way of welcome. Let's go and do something. Carefully, it's 6 marks. Please read. Make sure you have a formula page with you, or should I bring the formula pages here? Hi guys, did you manage this one? Different answers? Okay, share your answers. Let me see. Let me listen to your answers. 2-1, 2-1-5-4. Okay. Anybody? 2-2-3-9-9. Different. 2-2-3-2-1. Okay. Kancho, what do you have? 2-2-3-9-9. Tutor. Okay, if you don't leave, it's all right. I mean, 20761. This is why we're here, to check what the possible problem could be. Where's my pen? All right, let's see. I think it's more of interpretation. What did I just do? Okay. Deepinder opened an account with an amount of 5,000 on the 1st of June, 2021. She then makes monthly deposit of 600 at the end of every month. Look, already I know what your challenge might be. There are two different transactions going on. She opened an account with 5,000. That's a single deposit. And then she makes what? 600. There is A and F going on in this question. Don't see that, then we're not going anywhere. When you make a single deposit, it's A. That money grows. When you make consistent deposits, it's F. All right? Her first deposit is made on the 30th of June 2021, and her last deposit is made on the 30th of April. Let's count the number of months there. All right. So definitely we know we're using A and F. Calculate the amount that is in the account directly after her last what? Deposit. Let me do something. Okay. So final amount we said should be equal to what? A plus what? F. Do we agree? What is our A? P 1 plus I to the power n plus, what's our F? X into bracket 1 plus I to the power of n minus 1 over what? Over I. Do we agree? Now, what is the P? 5,000, right? 1 plus, what's our interest? 14,25. Compounded what? Monthly. So what do we have? 14,25% over what? 12. Guys, I'm going to come back to the n. Plus, what is our x? 600. 1 plus, again, 14,25% over 12. I'll come back to the n. Minus 1 over 14,25% over 12. Guys, are we okay up to this point? Now, the question is, what is the n? Let's look for the monthly deposit. How many deposits did she make? June till April. Okay, so if you are confused, let's be smart. Let's count. You know, if you are confused, because I wanted to do something, but I thought, no, let's go the baby way. This is June 2021, right? Okay, so there's 2021. Then we see that it's the whole of 2022. And then she stops at what? April 23. Now, she makes how many? We are looking for the number of deposit made. She makes one in June, right? When did she? So it's June, July. It's 7 months basically there, because July to December is 6, plus the June one, 7. Do we agree? So how many deposits in the first year? 7. In the second year, 12. Then January, February, March, April, 4. Total. Huh? Guys, is that making sense to you? Guys, is my N making sense? N is 23. If we don't get that 23, we are already wrong now. And it's 23 for both. Okay. What is the one for the first one? The single deposit. Right? Okay, hold on. It's a single deposit, right? Okay. When will it start growing? When will it start growing? Okay, if it grows at the end of the month, how many months? We stopped at April still. We started at June, right? So it grows at the end of June, which is still growing 7 times in the year. Does that make sense to you? It grows at the end of the month, fine. But how many months? That's why check. Look at the date. Look at the date. This is the end of the month. For which one? What money are you looking at? 600? Yes. Don't confuse the 5,000 and the 600. They are different completely. Okay, please somebody put this in the calculator. Let's get an answer while I'm trying to listen to you. There? April. January, February, March, April. Because it's the number of deposits that we make. Okay. Are we on the 5,000? Okay. Okay, let me help you. Let me help you rephrase what you are trying to say. Okay. Deposit was made on the 1st of June. You will gain interest at the end, which is 31st of June or 30th of June. Good. Next one. No, wait. Next one would be the end of the next month, right? Okay, so end of June, end of July, end of August, end of September, end of October, end of November, end of December. How many in the first year? 7. Are we correct there? There are the number of end of months in the whole year is 12. Are we fine for the second year? Okay. We're also fine on the 4. Okay, so thank you. Okay, let me help you quickly to solve your issues. When we deal with this formula, it's the number of deposits. Number of, this is why, please listen, let me help you here. This is why when somebody makes listen everybody, another question you will get is this. I make a deposit on the 1st of June, 600. Then I make another one end of June, another 600. Listen to the question. When did Dipinda make a deposit here of 600 at the end of the month? Let's say she made a 600 at the beginning of the month. It means in that month, it is 2. See, we are not waiting. We are counting the number of what? I don't know if what I just said made sense. I'll repeat. If Dipinda made a 600 on the 1st of June, and then another 600 at the end of June, this number will become 24. Makes sense? Because now she made 24 what? Deposits. So N is the number of what? Deposits. It is still going to be Are we okay? Yes. The question here is if I take 5,000 from the bank and return it before 30 days, you don't pay an interest. Except the bank now tells you it is compounded daily. Yeah, it can be compounded daily. All right. Guys, what's your answer? Are we okay with the math yet? Can we move on? Okay, here is just a calculator usage. I knew that we identifying the N, the A, and the F was the issue, but we're okay with this, guys. Clarity. Done. Beautiful. Can we move on? Okay, guys, here's another one. Some of you might have done this question before. You, you saw it on the app, you skipped it. Nice. It came back. It's a boomer. You know what a boomerang is? A boomerang is that thing you throw. It reaches a point and turns back to meet you. So, how many of you have done this question? One, two. Okay. Let's do it again. Since maths is not about cramming, it's about reworking. Tuto, whether you are angry with the question or not, I don't care. I need an answer. Uh, okay, let's push this way. Guys at home, I hope it's big enough for you to see. So let's give ourselves, it's 13 marks. Let's give ourselves 10 minutes. After this, we do some annuities. Is that okay? And then we go to probability. Oh, 8. Wednesday, I'll give you the time, might be 4 to 8.
said interest doesn't.
So take
Not for me.
All right, guys. Are we done? Tutu, are you done? Are we winning, guys? Those of us. All right, let's mark together. You read the whole question, so I'm not going to waste time reading. How much did John pay? Did Joe pay for the vehicle? 450,000, right? Good. Use the reducing balance method to calculate the percentage annual rate of depreciation. Okay, Amza almost done. Okay, let's give you guys just 2 minutes or 3 minutes to finish. 3 minutes maximum, please. Okay, Amza, let me know once you're done, guys. You guys are not talking. I need to hear from you. Are you done with this question? Please, you just give me a quick feedback. The people here, I can see whether they are done or not. But you guys at home, I cannot, and I need every feedback, please. Right, Simanke, almost done. You have just 60 seconds. I hope you can beat that 60 seconds. Done but not confident with 7.4. Now, those are the comments I want to read so that I know where we can just sweep past or where we need to slow down. Okay, let's see. Whatever the error is, I guess we would fix now. First answer, we said it's 450,000, right? Use the reducing balance method. What's our formula? A equals to P 1 minus I. What's your answer there? Let's confirm. Please give me your answer for 7.2, everybody, so we confirm. Comma 21. Can we confirm that, those of us online? 14,21. Tuto? Is there anybody who needs help on getting this one? Anybody? 14,21. Okay, I see the thumbs up. Lovely. 14,21. What's the value of A? Hold on. So to get this one, we say we would use which formula? A equals to P into bracket 1 minus I. And the reason I did those basic questions, if you notice in the first set of questions we did, we got what? We got A. No, we got P. How to get N? We did I. So we cover all of this. All right. Guys, what's going on here? This is growth. That makes sense. What is this? A. What's the value for A using the growth formula? In A equals to 450,000. 1 plus, what's the interest rate? 8.1%. And N is what? 4. We are done there. What's your answer? 14490. Are we okay there, guys? That's how to get that. Now, 7.4, which is the interesting part. A vehicle that costs 450,000 now is to be replaced at the end of 4 years. The old vehicle will be used as straight in. A sinking fund is created. We spoke about sinking fund. Growth minus what? Decay. Guys, the difference here is your sinking fund. That's where your sinking fund is. The growth value minus the decay value. It means, without even wasting time, since we've all read, our sinking fund would be what? 614490, what? 66 minus 243736, 90. Do you have an answer for me here? Quickly, answer. Give me an answer here. Sorry? 370753, comma. All right, guys, that's our sinking fund. But we said something earlier on when we were doing the introduction. Sinking fund F is equal to X into bracket 1 plus I to the power of N minus 1 over what? Over I. Do I know my sinking fund? 370753, comma what? 76. I'm looking for the monthly deposit, right? 1 plus, what's the interest? 2% compounded what? Monthly. We have that. The question is, what is N? 30? Okay, there's 32, there's 36. Guys, N would be the number of what? Deposits made. At the end of the 13th month, and the last will be made at the end of the 48th month. Why 48? Because it's 4 years. Okay. It's very simple now. 13th month. We started paying at the 13th. It means we did not pay for the first 12. So what is 48 minus 12? 36. Comma 2% over 12. Are we okay? Did you miss the 36? What did you guys do? 35. Top minus bottom plus 1. Another way, if you don't want to do that, please listen. Another way to do this, count yearly. Right, check. I'm going to count by boundaries. So I'm starting from the 13th, right? 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's stop at a boundary there. That is how many? If you count 13 to 20, that's what? 8. Are you with me? Then I start from 21 to 30. That's 10. Does that make sense? Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 0. 1 to 30. 31 to 40. Now 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. How many? 8. Check. Let's take note of that, of your N. And guys, I don't know how you guys get the value of x, but I've seen learners do so many funny things. And they press calculator about 3 times. Please listen. If I'm looking for x, this is what I do on my calculator. Grab my calculator. Is that okay? There's no need to do any extra work from here. 370,753,76 divided by. Type that whole thing there. That makes sense. Instead of some people do the bracket first, they do that, and no, you are wasting. You don't have time in an exam. Just do this. And what do I have? I have what? You can open 2 brackets. 1 plus 6. And somehow I don't like the 0, 0. Are you aware of that? That if I say 5 divided by 100, yeah, you get a 0, 0.05. But there are some times you write 0, 0.5. Allow your calculator to do all the way. Now you're just typing in 6.2% divided by what? 12 to the power of what? 36 minus 1. You opened, it's only 1 bracket there, right? We've already closed the second bracket. Divided by, you're not doing so much. 6.2% divided by what? 12. Your calculator will do the dirty job for you. 9397,11. We're done. 9397,11. By the way, we're talking about money here. Our unit is what? Rand. Guys, I hope this makes sense. Are we good? Please let me know. Just give me a thumbs up if we are okay. We don't do too many things of writing, calculate, write down. That's for okay. Quickly, I think we have one more question. Let's try this one. Let's try this one, and then we go for probability. There are 2. This one you do as homework. I love it. I love this. I'll give it to you as homework. All right? Okay. 4, 3, 4. 8, 3, 11. So, how many minutes? Huh? Yeah. That's why we cannot take our time. All right, 12 minutes and 30 seconds. You must beat the time. Write the formulas. Calculate. You know what to do. A equals to P. Right? Okay, let's work. Don't try to remember. Just work it out. You are trying to remember. You say, oh, what was in the first line? What was the second line? Hello, 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 everybody. How is this one looking? Nice, lovely, horrible. Not bad. Were you able to do 8.2.1 now? Because you were crying about 8.2.1. All right, let's quickly run through. Molly wants to buy a house for her family for 800,000. She agreed to pay monthly installments of 10,000 on the loan, which incurred interest rate of 13.35% per annum compounded monthly. The first payment was to be made at the end of the first month, which is normal. After the loan was granted, show that the loan will be paid back. Guys, they've given you the word loan. What are we doing to a loan? We're paying back. If we are paying back, what's the formula? P. We're done. What's the formula? P equals to what? X into bracket 1 minus 1 plus. That's fine with everybody. What are we paying back? 850,000, right? We know X. 10,000. Huh? 800-ish. I wanted to rob her 50,000. All right. What do we have? 1 minus 1 plus. What's the interest? 13.35%. Is it compounded monthly? All right, guys. The thing is this. We don't know N. Over 13, what? Okay, this is good because it will also help us to show help me to show you how to get N in a very simple way. I don't know what you guys do, but this is what I do when I'm looking for N. I cross multiply 800 by 10,000. Do you see what I did there? Multiplied by what? 13, what? 35% over 12. Is that fine with you? That has gone there, that has gone there. Okay, don't let me complicate this, because if I wanted to do it, I was going to write this on the right hand side and bring this to 1 minus. But okay, let's come back to earth. Okay, and this will be equal to what? 1 minus 1 plus 13.35% over 12. Can I bring that here? Make sense? So, and if I bring this here, I'll say 1 plus 13, what? 35%. Are you seeing my math already? 12 to the power of what? Negative n will be equal to whatever I get on that side. So, calculator quickly. We're going to run now, guys. The next question, finance, you do at home. I want us to make sure we touch everything. Okay, so what am I going to have? 1 minus. Don't worry. I see what I'm doing. I've already switched sides. It's no longer minus 1. Okay, it's fine. Huh? Let's do what let's do what you know. All right. So it's 800. Please count the zeros. Be a baby in this case. Count the zeros. 800, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Over what? 10. 1, 2, 3. All right. Multiplied by 13.5 what? Percent over 13.35. Relax. All right. Is that fine? Minus 1. That should be about 11. Yeah. Negative 11 over 100. So I've already divided both sides by what? What? Please don't use decimals. Negative, and it's important. Don't tell me this part you did on your calculator. Write it down. There's 1 mark. Don't say, you lose 1 mark. Yeah, we'll give you the answer for the mark, but we'll not give you the answer for it's called the use of logs. What if somebody whispered the answer to you in the exam? Yeah. Okay, so please log, what's the base? 1 plus 13.35% over 12. What's your answer here? Huh? Negative? Give me the full answer here, please. 50833 important. Show that it will be paid in 200. It means we don't need 200 payments. Guys, they said show that it will be paid in 200. We don't need to actually pay 200. We need to pay 199.5. So we pay 199, 10,000 full payments. Then the rest will be a portion of 10,000. That okay? So this alone proves. Guys, is it 8? Honestly, I was seeing 7. I don't know. I was seeing 710. Are you serious? I remember, but when you said that, in my head, I'm thinking, okay, it's 1 hour gone. Hour to do probability and counting principle. Okay, can we just finish this one? Okay. Are we okay so far? All right. Suppose Molly encountered unexpected. Okay, I might not even do all the calculations. I'll just explain this one. Suppose Molly encountered unexpected expenses and was unable to pay any installment at the end of 120, 21, 22, and 23rd months. At the end of the 124th month, she increased her savings. I don't like the fact that they gave you this 77. Then you must be able to calculate that. Next learner, you must be able to get that number of payments. And I'm going to show you how to get it. Is that okay? That payment is to be paid off in 200 months. Calculate what? The outstanding. Now, here, please, this one is important. I want you to listen to me. Guys, if I did not calculate N, please listen. I did not calculate N, and the examiner gave me that I should pay in 200 months. Is that okay? I will be using that 200 months as I'll say 200 minus 199. But take note, because I have calculated N, I can no longer use 200. Get it? This is where we might lose that mark again. For you to use 200 now is wrong, because we are not now using 200. What value are we using? 19950. So in doing the second question, what are we using? We are using P formula. Quickly, I don't want us to waste time. We are using what? P. Okay, guys, you would finish the calculation at home, right? I'm looking for this, right? This is what? 10 grand. 1 minus 1 plus. What was the interest again? 13.35, right? 13, what? 35% over 12. What is outstanding? What is your N? Guys, what is 199 minus 1? When did she stop? 119, right? Good. Please, I want you to listen to what I said carefully. 199 minus 119 will give us 80. So 80,508336. Guys, do you understand what I just said? Guys, because I had calculated what? N. If I didn't calculate N, I was going to use 200 minus 119. But now I know the exact payment. Does that make sense, please? Please take note. Those are the little places we lose the 1 mark, and 1 is important. You know that New Zealand lost by 1. In case you are thinking South Africa won by 1, let me go the other way. New Zealand lost by 1. Because we look at the positive side to say South Africa won by 1. New Zealanders are saying, ish, but we lost that game by 1. So please take note of that. Is that clear, guys? You get your outstanding balance there. Let's run. I need to release you guys. Calculate the new monthly installment Molly must pay from the 124th month to settle the loan. Remember, I had cleaned the number of payments now. Is that okay? How many months did she miss? 4 months. What happens in those 4 months? The money must grow. Money doesn't stay dormant in the bank. So what do we do? Okay, guys, whatever value you get there, check. First thing is to calculate the new amount, right? The new balance. What will the new balance be? A will be equal to P, 1 plus I to the power of what? 4. This value. Because that amount must now what? Grow. Are we making sense? Now, whatever we get there, we come back to P formula, right? What are we looking for again? We're looking for X. So, X into bracket, 1 minus 1 plus I to the power of negative N over what? I. Whatever, okay, I hope you follow what I'm doing here. Whatever we get now comes here. Does that make sense? Because that is the new amount that we need to clear. Transaction making sense, guys? First, we get the P outstanding balance after the 119 payment. But it must grow for how long? For 4 months. That's the new loan. And then I said I want to show you, in case the examiner did not tell us 77. Question. Okay. Right? How many months have we paid? Now start counting from what? 1. Once you start counting from 124, it is top minus bottom. You're calculating now and say 200 minus 124 plus 1. In case the examiner did not give you that 77, let's know how to get it. Is that okay? So we stopped counting at 124. We are now looking for what? 124, 125, 126. At 124, not 123. So please listen. In case you are not sure, let's learn how to count again quickly. We are looking for 200, right? Count, sometimes you need to behave as if you are just back. 124. Count up to the 10th. 124, 125, 126, 129, 130. From 124 to 130, how many? 7. Makes sense. 131 to 140. That's 10. Makes sense. 141 to 150. Just look, behave like a baby. To 150. To 160. To 170. To 180. To 190. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. In case the examiner did not give you that 77, because some will not give you. This guy is kind. Eh? Okay, this woman is kind. Okay, all right. Guys, unfortunately, listen, we are going to meet on Wednesday. I'll be sharing the information. All right. Well, we're doing solution to the first one currently. Okay. All right, guys. I'll send you information, but please, we will be doing a lot on Wednesday. It's about a 4 or 5 hour stretch because right, so it's going to be a 4 or 5 hour stretch, but it would be for advantage. I did send this PDF. You can start working on the counting principles, and so let's start working on the counting principles and all of those. All right. Good night, everybody.